So, it doesn't work on my bike. Install these grips. Haven't actually used it yet because while I was manoeuvring it around in the garage just to get it in place, I've noticed that one of the brakes feels like it's sticking. Now I don't think it's the back brake, which leaves one of the two front brakes. Gonna have to do some investigation to see. I'm gonna try the first thing, which is to put it on paddock stands, just rotate the back wheel. So I'll do that now. Lined up. Stand frame. Grab this side, it's facing that way. Okay. There we go. Turn that wheel. This should turn freely. Ooh. It's got a bit of sound to it, doesn't it? I thought it was going to be the front one. So I wonder, maybe it wasn't the front one at all. I thought I could hear it from the front. What I'll do is, I can take it for a test drive and feel which brakes are getting hot. I'll just go for like 5 minutes. I've had a stock rotor in the past on a car and the rotor was really hot after just a few minutes of driving. So I'll drive around a bit and see which discs are getting hot. So before I go on a test drive, I'll just mention some more things. The work that I did was all over here. I added these grips. So I've got cables going around. I've zip tied some stuff down that way. I also remember playing with the cable. There's some adjusters that play with how far out the levers go. I thought hopefully that's the issue. I don't actually have something to jack up the front end of the bike. Unless I use a car jack, maybe on the engine. I've read that you can do that. That would be a last resort. I don't want to jack stuff up without proper tools. And this paddock stand has the attachment for the bobbins. I don't have the flat attachment for it, so I won't be able to do that. Now the front cables are loose. They're not getting pulled on. That's lock on that side. That doesn't look like it's catching it. That's free moving. And on this side, yeah, that's free moving. It doesn't look like it's pinched. It's not zip tied anything to the brake cable, it's the brake line itself. So, yeah, it makes me wonder what could be wrong. Hopefully, it is that back one, because I haven't touched that. I've only touched the front side. So we'll take it for a test drive and figure out which disc gets hot, if any. Hopefully, nothing's wrong. Okay, so took it for a ride, and all the issues are gone. I was able to maneuver it back and forth in the driveway. I wheeled it back into the garage. That rotor, a little bit warm, but I had to use the brakes. I went 70 miles an hour. You can hear the fan kicking in. This rotor, cold. A little bit warm, but again, had to use the brakes a little bit. Have to slow down at some point. Yeah, I'm not too fussed. Maybe a 10-minute ride, and brakes seem fine. I was able to move it back and forth on the driveway. So I think there's a bit of rust built on that back brake, just where condensation and whatnot. So, crisis averted. No brake caliper rebuild required. Perfect. Okay, well, new problem. the rear brake is absolutely useless, doesn't work. It should spring back, but as you can see I need to press it and then bring it back with my foot. So something's wrong with the return spring, and when I test rode it, the actual braking capacity is, I mean, I'm pressing down with my foot, but I can still turn that. So calipers are seized and potentially the return spring needs to be sorted out. So before I do anything, I need to take this pillion peg stay off. That'll give me more access to the actual brake lever. And once I've taken a look at the spring, I'll have to take the caliper off. Maybe service that. So let's take this stay off. Okay, so try and clean this up because it is grimy, and I'm hoping, because that's the pivot point, I'm hoping that that's a bit just seized up. The springs seem flexible, so I don't think that's what's causing the issue. I can't see what else could be causing an issue here, so I'm going to just clean up that bolt and hopefully that's it, because I mean that's the brake lever that's going down, which means this pushes up into this piston, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, it bounces back a bit.
Press it. They're just seized at the back.
Oh.
But it's rubbing, so it's not. Like, it shouldn't make that noise.
A slight bit of rubbing apparently is normal. I don't know how much, because it was like this before as well, like when it was like getting bad.
Is it bouncing back?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, job done.
That might be it.
Press down on the
I'm going to push a little bit. Well, the back brake is meant for slowing and slow manoeuvres, right?
Yeah, but it shouldn't be that easy to press down on it again.
Okay, so didn't end up needing to do the rear caliper. I did a test drive and brakes are working. On the test drive I managed to lock up the rear wheel completely, which is as much as I'm going to need it to do, so looks like just cleaning that pin back there, 3 bolts to take it off, cleaned it up, greased up any of the contact points, stop it from rusting, and yeah, job done. So bike's ready to go. So what I tried worked at first, but yeah, if you look at that, it's seized up again. So I'm hoping it's this pivot point. Because I cleaned this general area and it fixed it. So I'm hoping that this is going a bit corrody. Take that off completely, clean it, see what it does. So let's see. Okay, so it's better than it was. Is it better than it was? It at least springs back. Well, look, it is what it is. I think I've done as much as I can. Worst case scenario, I have to take it to a shop. Because what else am I supposed to do? Maybe some on the caliper? I don't know. I have to see.